Hey everyone, we are back this week due to popular demand, top decks, and I'm here with my friend Kelvin. We've got a bunch of local topping decks to look at. Yeah, Kelvin, what do you think?
I think, we want to see some variations in winning decks, and there's definitely some really interesting builds here. So let's go through them.
Okay, so this week is actually semi-significant because not only has there been lots of new decks popping up in Japan for their new set, Divine Lightning Radiance, but English has also gotten a new set. It's just so quick. Like, I barely could even build any decks from the last set, but it just came out. The Lambers, like Blue Storm Calvary, I think it's the name.
Yeah, that is out.
Yeah, it's a very forgettable name, very forgettable set. But we're going to look at some decks from Japan for that set. And as you can see on the page here, we've got a Victor deck. Now, I don't know what Victor does. Do you know what Victor does?
It saves your wallet.
Yeah, it saves your wallet. That is correct. I think this deck is super cheap. I think the budget deck, which is Blouse for Novus, is probably more expensive than Victor, but I don't know.
Oh yeah, I think so.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how the market settles, but I think there is way more interest for Blouse than there is for Victor. But nevertheless, this guy actually won something with Victor, like last week or so. So that is insane. I did not expect Victor to do well at all, but as you can see,
doing justice to its name.
Yeah, only 4 grade 3s, because if you do anything else, I think you just die.
Yep.
There is quite a few, I think it's just standard crit counts, 4 draws, 4 heals, bit of glare there. Grade 3 searcher, UFO man.
Looks like a very rushy build. It's a lot of grade 2s here. That's like, what? 15, 16 grade 2s?
Yeah, like, I guess now with Novas, well, at least with standard Novas, got a lot of things that can restand. He's running the PR, the Elephant PR, I think. So you won't be able to play that in English. You can just replace that with anything else. You can run maybe more Brutal Jacks or more Greater Ones if you're worried about consistency or something like that.
Yep.
Yeah?
Just to restand big units, bash face, and that's the way to go.
Yeah, just rush hard to kill other decks as soon as possible, right? So, moving on, next one we have is Isabelle. Isabelle is, I think, the big winner for Great Nature for this set. Unlucky Big Belly. He is running the PR that you probably don't need. You can replace this with something else. But otherwise, the entire deck just revolves around Isabelle, using Isabelle's effect twice.
Pretty much. And you have that Monocoast Tiger for your sort of win con.
Yeah, so stack crits on one big guy, get Sentinel Restrict, stack your deck with the new Isabelle, and life is good.
Yeah.
Life is good, yes.
Just one shot them.
Run heavy amounts of criticals, and just run. This guy's like a furry. I know people's been talking about furries.
10 crit. 10
10
crit.
crit. Yeah. Next one, we have another Great Nature Isabelle deck. This guy's running, I think this is the Restander, so adds extra, do you call it ceiling? Okay. Yeah. Spice is Spice works. He's not running as many crits. All these cards that you can't see, we've tried and find it out for you. This is basically the PR. This is the grade 3 searcher. This is probably Monoculus Tiger.
Yeah, that looks like it.
Yeah, and this is that Toucan, I think. Toucan maybe that we see in the previous one. Yeah, probably that.
Yeah, looks like it.
He's running Zebra to get bigger. So this is another card that is the candidate to get fat. The Bino Tiger with Isabelle is always good, always works. So overall, just a very standard Isabelle deck. Again, you can just replace the PR for anything else, and you've got a pretty good working deck. Probably one of the best decks coming out of this set as well is Isabelle.
And consistent on top of that. You always get some value out of it if you write the right grade 3.
Well, you can write any grade 3 to be honest now. Yeah. We have one Thavis deck, and pretty interesting. I guess like one thing with Thavis is you can't play the PR. So for this guy at the top here, you can't play him. But there is a perfectly good replacement. You just run 4 Coral Assaults because he's not running it. He doesn't have the spot for it. And you can run like 1 more Agius and just replace something else. But overall, the rest of the deck can be easily built. There's also fans of Thavis, Lambros. People are also hyped about Maelstrom, but I think Thavis is the one that has been popping up the most in the Japanese format simply because of this PR. So
makes the deck work a lot smoother than before.
Yeah, draws, rests. I mean, exactly what the deck wants. So unfortunately, guys, I pray to the Bushi gods that this card comes out. But yeah, just run Coral Assault if you want to run Lambros. Moving on, we've got some Shiranuis. All right, so these boys. So again, this deck is another got screwed by PRs. But this is what's currently playing around in locals. You got the Mizukazes. Yeah. And then basically you got the big cock blocks, which is this card. This is the PR that they revealed on stream that day, and we go, wow, why is this card not in?
Yeah.
Why didn't they just put it in the set?
Yeah.
It's the one that gets power and searches for like a copy of its own grade 3 and puts the souls. Like,
you think the deck's playable without the PR?
Well, they were playing the deck without this PR, but they had this PR. The ferret? Is it the dirty ferret?
Yeah.
So, without this one is arguably more important than this one, I think. So, just don't run this deck. I think this deck, you just...
If you don't have them, you don't have a deck.
Like, you can replace this one with a terrible, just the ones that search for specific cards. I think it's the Jeffrey clones. But yeah, that's not a very good replacement. But there is actually just no replacement for this.
Yeah.
I think there's a card that C-bonds and calls a card from their hand, so you can actually probably replace that and then just kind of run the same thing. But it's going to be less consistent than before.
And I just don't think there's like much other grade 2 that synergizes with this deck at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So moving on, another Shiranui deck. This one runs less PRs. It only has one PR, probably because he can't afford it. And this one he has two. He has two of this guy. So yeah, there's only 3 PRs in the deck.
It's like the one of the previous deck.
Yeah, this is the much more budget version of the previous. He is running the searches, yeah. But to replace this, okay, just find 3 more cards and chuck it in, and I think you're good to go. Lastly, we have another kind of build of Shiranui.
Wait.
Yeah, this one is running tokens. Yeah, tokens. So, funnily enough, if you run the PR, he's got four of these PRs because they buff tokens as well.
Yeah,
so,
actually that's true. So you get more value out of your PR.
Yeah, infinite more value there. But again, he's got, I think it's Genkai's. Genkai's also buff tokens. And he's running just some weird stuff. He doesn't have Mizukazes, but he has the old... It's like the 5 damage dude.
Yeah.
I forgot the name, but it's just the 5 damage. If you're on 5 damage, you soul blast, I think grade 3, and then it gets power equal to all of your opponent's bind zone.
Something like that.
Or your bind zone.
Really
something like that. But it gets fat. I don't like it because I always heal, and then I lose. This card is just a counter charger. It gets power if you've called like 2 grade 0s this turn. It gets 5 cannons into, you can soul charge it and counter charge.
So you can call more tokens.
Yeah, I don't know, it feels a bit low value, but it's like you can counter charge without having any restrictions on top of it. But yeah, this build's all about getting tokens, making them fat, giving them boost, and that's about it. So these are pretty much all the decks that are kind of relevant in English from Japan, if you understand what I mean, but then you can't because there's a bunch of PRs that we don't get. But you can find at least some of these, right? At least like,
the skeletons.
Yeah, like the Favis replaced Coral Salt. Victor, you saved a lot of money.
Yeah. I think Victor's like the winner here.
Victor's the winner out of everything. No, Isabelle. Isabelle is
Isabelle.
Easy replacement. Great decks.
Really?
Yeah, you don't need the PR. You don't need the PR. Mark's been playing without the PR. You just need a lot of crits and learn how to crit. So that's pretty good. Moving on to real Japan meta. Let's take a look at this one. This is the fan favorite, Narukami's favorite, Eradicator's. I don't know why, because I think the deck still sucks. This is, I mean, it's locals. Anything. This proves that anything can win at locals.
That's true.
Yeah. So if you like Descendant, if you like Eradicators, don't be me, and don't be a downer like me. Just take whatever you want and go to locals and hope for the best.
It's just
maybe you face a lot of Excels and they're not Gurguit, and you can just gauntlet bust them all day and win, right? I think
that's true.
That's pretty good. Like everyone gets 2 Excel circles now, so your gauntlet buster gets fatter.
Actually, yeah, that gets buffed.
Gets fatter.
More power and more crit. So.
But pretty much just your standard chuck every Eradicator you can find. Into your deck.
And then put some of the value in our
cards. I think this is like two guard restrict kind of cards. So
yeah. See that.
But now this week we've actually seen a big rise in full Brontos. Lots more full Brontos coming out.
Yeah, this is more.
Which sounds correct. It sounds correct. Full Bronto is a great deck. He's running only 3 OG Vanquisher, but the people have just been prioritizing Jaggy Shot, which is correct.
Jaggy Shot
is amazing.
Works like anywhere.
Amazing card. 8. Is this 8 draw? 8 draw. So they're going back. He's running 1 of this order. Counterblast 3, Soul Blast 3 to draw 3 cards and give power to your front several cards. But I think it works. I think it works fine because overall,
so much soul, right?
Yeah, and you don't use much counterblast at all.
Yep.
So this
and those extra units is usually the matter of like that will win you the game.
Yeah, just getting more cards. Like, Vanquisher naturally draws a lot of cards already, and this will kind of just push it over the top, in my opinion. So
it's a nice splash.
Yeah, interesting. You've got like 9 grade 1s, so really pushing it. But
hey, you know, your back rows don't get power.
Yeah, you don't need power. You don't need back rows, dude. Just get lots of front rows. Next full Bronto deck. This guy is actually just running the 12 grade 3 counts. Again, 8 grade 1s.
Yeah.
Going very low on that grade 1 count. Only three Chaturas. But otherwise, you know, I think most of the top line, right, the top end is basically already kind of, how do you call it, like, developed?
Yeah,
like,
so this looks like exactly what I imagined how the Narukami deck will evolve.
Yeah.
And just that 8 grade 1 count is a bit surprising, but
yeah, like, interesting lineup here. So if we look here, this guy ran 4 crits. This guy's actually moved to 8 fronts and 4 draws, so less on the draw, more on the front.
Yeah, again, so it makes sense. He runs less grade 1 because back rows don't get power from front.
Yeah, you want fronts, right?
Fronts.
We have another full bronze. What do you think this one would be? Crits or fronts?
I say crit.
Crits? Okay, this guy's an, oh no, it's the
no.
Gold Paladin deck. Alright, so Gold Paladin, I think we've seen enough of Gold Paladin, but he's running 3 Belengaria, this guy's running crit.
Like, just looking at that top row, and it's like, yeah.
There's no Max Slash. I think Max Slash is the next natural evolution for Gold Paladin. And these like very expensive Wonder Rezzles. Now, we're going to go through another Gold Paladin. This one's actually a funny Gold Paladin. So, you see there's like holes in Kaidens?
Yeah.
Yeah, so...
Looks like they're getting ready for the ban list.
Yeah, they couldn't... Oh, no. They've got the Wonder Rezzle there, so... Maybe they're testing it out. Kind of weird. I think this one... The reason why I chose this is because the winner was Shiranui. And funny story, she beat Weerab at WGP, so...
Oh. Congrats.
Sucks to be Weerab. But yeah, I think she did it with Gold Paladin as well. So Gold Paladin OTP. And then last I've got another Gold Paladin, a Blurry Gold Paladin, another one running crits. You know, I think deck's pretty much figured out. Except again, this one's not running Max Slash, so yeah, I think the Max Slash one's are slightly better. Just gives you more multi attacks.
Sometimes you gotta keep the secret weapons for the big tournament.
That's right. These are just locals, so no one's figured out the Max Slash tech yet.
Yeah.
So moving on, we have our good friend Gavriel. So Gavriel's really taking off for like a three attacker deck.
You always seem so hyped with Gavriel.
Because it's boring. It is so boring.
What? Like,
so effective.
That's 4 crit your opponent will there on grade 2.
Yeah, so I disagree with this deck though. They have 10 crits, which is correct. Like, it's getting there. I'm thinking they're 6 crits off the optimal crit count.
Yeah, like 16 crit Kagero is not a thing, but 16 crit Gavriel?
It is a thing. I think that is definitely a thing. But what is this, right? 2 hospitals.
On top of 4 copies.
Who cares about hospitals? Hospitals is wrong. I do not agree with the hospital builds. They also run the grade 1 that also gives sense. I think it's too excessive, dude. Just you have a Hamiel, make it fat. Make it fat. Alright, feed the Hamiel, lots of crits, and watch your opponent die.
The way I see it, instead of running 4 Hamiels, you just have 6 copies.
No, this is slow. Mobile Hospital is slow. This could be like no seal grade 3s. You can never get damage denied. So yeah, I don't agree with these. I disagree wholeheartedly.
He hasn't gotten to this 16 crit.
Yeah,
that's why.
This hasn't gone Galaxy Bring.
It's got that tempo play built in.
Yeah, but it's locals. It's here to have fun. Locals are here to have fun. You want to give them damage, right?
Yeah. If you like
just one shot people. So
if your opponent only has like 2 turns, it's not fun. So let's give them
guys.
more.
Have fun playing the game. Next Gavriel again.
Oh,
disgusting. No, he's nearly there.
Just one. Yeah.
One. Again.
How many crits?
Only 10 crits. I'm disappointing. Very disappointing. But yeah, you're here to have fun. Here to have fun. So like. What is it? Only 3 Zofil? Are you for real, dude? I disagree with that. But yeah, no, it's locals. Have fun. And then I think we've got another Evelov deck. I think Evelov has a lot. We find a lot of Evelov decks.
Still 2 hospitals there.
There's 2, dude, man. It's time to move on.
How many hospitals? Too many.
Any hospital is too many in my opinion. But yeah, no, Evelov from Korea. So go check him out. 10 is it 10 crit? Yeah, 10 crits. I think local level. I think 10 crits are a thing. There's a Wise card here, isn't
Yeah,
it?
there's, yeah. Bang Dream.
Bang Dream. Oh, interesting.
Good taste.
Good taste. Okay. So yeah, no, it's interesting. Evelove. And then I think there's another deck here. Woo! It's Granblue. It's your favorite. It's running 4 Navigators.
Still alive?
Yeah, dude. Granblue boys.
I mean,
what's up?
it's a 4 Navigator build. I don't have any complaints against it.
Oh no, they have 1 Samurai Spirit, man.
Oh,
we don't
man.
even have that PR.
Can't build that.
Can't build this deck anymore.
Oh, wow.
All right, so from Korea, we got some Navigators. Next, we have Genesis. So this is an actually interesting Genesis build. We've got the Himikos, got the Regalias, and we've got the modules, the witches, and the Majutsu.
3 orders.
3 orders? You know, it's got every single archetype here except Astral Poets. Yeah, no, this order is interesting. You soul charge something from your hand, a grade 2 or less from your hand, search for top 3 and grab a card. So you can grab what you need. This card, this witch, so just for this witch or this witch. And then this Regalia combos of like Yggdrasil, combos of Norn, and then Himiko just chills by itself. No, it chills with Himiko, right? I don't know. No. Mihikari Hime. Huh?
No, it reduces your soul blast.
Yeah. Reduce Soul Blast Hime. So yeah, no, I guess there's like pairings everywhere in this. This is like a very shoujo build.
Tete build.
Tete build, that's right. I think it's okay. No, this guy is not doing anything. He's just chilling by himself.
He's just a filler. He's like
he's a harem protagonist. Yeah, no, the links are here. They do each other. Stuff goes into Soul. You can put a crit into Soul. The Himiko pops off and kind of damage 9 and restand. So
you get a bunch of crits restand.
Yeah, good stuff. Oh, this guy also PR. This is a PR, right?
Oh.
It checks top deck, checks top 2. You can stack your trigger, put one to Soul, put one to top.
It's your OTT cards.
Crit Hotel, that's right. Next we have one focus on just Divine Gauge, full Regalia. Artemis here, got the Ride Chain, got the Harem Protagonist again. This guy is 12 crits, so we got the fat chicken. Is that a chicken? No. What is that? What do you call that?
I don't know. It's sitting on a branch.
Chickens don't sit on branches. Okay, let me know in the comments what that is. What the fuck is that? Okay, but the rest of the deck is just, Divine Gauge, so kind of cool. And then next one we have Astral Poets!
Whoa, this guy!
Full SP Astral Poets. Look at this dude. Bling, bling, bling. Bling, congratulations.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It's just one copy of that for
congratulations, I finished my full hollow deck, right? There's a Ride Chain here. How many grade? Okay, count the grade 3, so 12 grade 3s, so he's running 16 grade 3 or higher. These guys are crazy. 9 grade 2s, 8 grade 1s. If you don't like playing like easy ratios, then build Astral Poets.
Yep.
But basically, this guy turns anything to a null, right? So
yeah, it does. But
easy stuff, boys.
And who cares?
You want to hit the K. You want to hit the K all the time.
Yeah.
Sick. And then I guess what's this?
It's not like your other units do anything.
We got an MLB. MLB still chilling in casuals.
Wait, is there any PRs in here? No.
Oh yeah, no. This deck actually doesn't have any PRs, so you can build this nearly out of the box. So
MLB, still MVP.
MLB, how many crits? So 4, I think just 9 crit MLB.
Wait,
he added this guy for removal, I guess, and then the rest of the deck, Liverots is only 2 Liverots. Pretty crazy.
Where's the extra trigger?
No, it's got the 130k crit here. So yeah, if you MLB still kind of doing his thing at locals. Surprise, surprise. And then we also have this thing. All right, so this was in Vision.
Did I just?
Yeah, Blumescent, alright. Like, we saw this, right? Oh, good.
Yeah.
National Poet, Gamo? What the hell is that? But probably just a guy trying to be cool being a Gold Paladin man. But what is this, right? Look at this. This is Dueling Dragons. What's been going on?
And 3 Zambakus on top.
Yeah, look at this. Crazy. If you like Dueling Dragons, just go for it. And also shout outs to Vision for making those tournaments every single week, and go check them out. They got standard and premium. So
it's like relive the dream.
Yeah, relive the dream, guys. if you're still in Murakumo land, Dueling Dragons, this is where you could be. And lastly, let's not forget, we do have another format called Premium. In case you forgot, best format, full of this.
No.
Bermuda. We got Riviere Trois. yeah, this deck, I don't know where it won. It won a locals. But guess what? It could win more because they're getting support very
Oh
soon.
man.
There's one random Ange as well. What the hell?
I mean, it's a Vanguard, so why not just
look
put
at
one?
Look, it's just the volume cards here. It's crazy. So
Yeah,
many
but
cards.
The craziest thing is like you look at this deck, you try to analyze it from the top left, and you're like, oh, I see.
Yeah, I know what's going on here. I know what's going on. But that's not all. There is actually more. Look at this. Whoa! Nova Grapplers!
Whoa!
Yo!
Wait, 2 Nova Grapplers in one stream. That's a bit
I know,
much, man.
right?
That's a
I
bit
know.
much.
This
But
guy.
What is this deck? Let me see. This is standard
Yeah, it's standard, but with a G zone. So,
and Golsachi.
random Golsachi, yes. So, yeah, like Novas, I guess it's very value, right? You build Victor, it's super cheap. Then you just turn it into a premium deck.
Yep.
And you've got 2 decks in one.
Build this premium deck for like what, $30?
Yeah, probably these cards are like super cheap.
It's
dude.
cheaper than
like,
MLB.
And no one cares about Nova Grapplers in premium. So if you do care, then you are the only one.
No, it's not that. The people who cared about Nova Grapplers kept their cards.
Or they sold it already because they just couldn't stand watching it.
You can't sell it. You can't sell it.
Well, we don't know if it's good or bad now because there's no tournament.
Oh look,
so,
it's a stand. No.
yeah. So you can we don't know if it's good or bad now. So you can innovate. You can be the new Nova Grappler Herald. All right. And then now we move to Korea again. We've got Evolve again. Wow.
Whoa, is this?
it's not Narukami, and it's basically your normal Narukami deck.
Oh, I can play
Standard.
3 copies of thingy.
Sure, you can run 4 copies, but no, there's only
Sure.
there's only 2 Shatura. It's crazy.
Oh wow.
Okay. But yeah, no, it's kind of your standard one, but now it's not standard.
It's Standard Plus.
It's standard plus.
Standard Plus.
Right, Narukami, pretty sick. With the full Brontos, so doing the reps. And then last we've got Granblue,
Legendary.
Zan. Oh,
Wait,
Zan
there's
Granblue.
so many vanillas in here. What are those? Oh man, that's the.
This is a vanilla, right? Is that a vanilla?
Yeah, that's the 2 crit vanilla.
Oh, 2 crit vanilla. What?
I think so.
Is it? It's got 15k shield, dude.
Oh, maybe not. Maybe it's.
No, it's got boost. No, it's instep. Sorry, it's instep. Yeah. So this is like Zizan, except not as vanilla as you'd think. Because these are all. I think this one is a vanilla as well. So lots of vanillas. Lots of vanilla. No, not many vanillas. One Holiday. It's pretty interesting. It's pretty interesting. What do you think? What do you think, Granblue? You're a Granblue fan.
Yeah, but I'm not a Zazan fan.
No one's a Zan fan.
Uh,
So I think that's pretty much it. I think that's all the local tournaments we have, the non-sweaty time. I hope you guys also had a. Well, it's actually very sweaty here because
no, it's like
Kelvin doesn't want to turn on the aircon, dude.
it's about to hail,
It's about to hail.
and it's like 30-something
It's
degrees.
Australia, so it's very hot right now. In coming to December, very hot December. But everyone else up north, very north, no sweat, probably very cold. So just you can guys all chill and look at some casual lists that are just not Gurgit, right? Let's focus on Gurgit this stream or this video compared to the tournament decks, alright? Tournament decks. So okay, that's it from us. What do you have to say, Kelvin? Was it enjoyable not watching, not looking at Gurgits and Luards? Like there's 0 Luards.
To be fair, I still don't mind with Gurgit because I think people are still trying which units fit best. But hey, there's no Luard, and that's refreshing.
We curated out all the Luards. No, actually I didn't see that many Luards. They were all in the tournament.
No, they're probably all busy selling.
They won VGC. Sold the decks. Yeah, so that was pretty enjoyable. So a bunch of decks, and hopefully we gave you some at least decent ideas on what to play with the new English set that just came out. Right?
Build Novas.
Build Novas. It's cheap. It's cheap. You don't need the PR.
Yeah, you actually don't.
Yeah, you actually don't. You don't need that dodgy elephant. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's it.
See you guys next time.
Bye.